Have you ever looked at a rich person and wondered, what are they doing that I'm not? Or rather, what are you doing that's keeping you poor? Following is a list of 10 differences between rich people and poor people in terms of daily lifestyles. Number 1. Not reading enough. Many people see reading as something that they had to do to get through school, not as a lifelong habit that can help them succeed in life. The majority of people never read a book after they graduate, and their finances suffer from it. Reading books regularly is one of the best things you can do to stimulate your mind and put you on the path towards success. Some poor people may argue that 1 month of a subscription to Netflix is cheaper than buying a book, and yes, that is correct. However, a library card is completely free. Warren Buffett, the billionaire behind Berkshire Hathaway, thinks that everyone should read 500 pages a day. While that amount is probably excessive for even the most devoted graduate student, he is making a point about the importance of reading for any success. While fiction books can be a more meaningful form of entertainment than binging on Netflix, non-fiction books are what will set you up for success. Start by looking for self-help books to help you get out of the vicious cycles that keep you trapped in poverty. Number 2. Not get enough sleep. Poor people often do not get enough sleep, sometimes for good reasons and sometimes for not so good reasons. A good reason to not get enough sleep is that you were caring for a sick child all night and you have to get up early to go to work. A not so good reason is that you were out partying when you needed to get to work the next day. However, whether the reason is good or not good, the fact is that not getting enough sleep is likely a factor contributing to poverty. Lack of sleep causes poor focus and over time can cause you to make decisions that keep you trapped in a cycle of poverty. Rich people prioritize getting the rest that they need to perform at their best consistently. Furthermore, wealthy people often have a set bedtime and wake up at the same time every day. They don't get enough sleep because they can sleep until noon instead of going to work, where rich people get enough sleep because they insist on it. Rich people know that they need to perform at a high level every day, in every interaction they make, and one thing they need to do is to perform well, and that is adequate for the rest of the day. Number 3. Work for money. Poor people go to work because they need the money. Before you say, well, of course, consider that money is the worst incentive that you can give anyone for doing a job well. A paycheck is a good incentive to show up at work and clock in every day, especially when the alternative is eviction and getting your car repossessed. But it does not incentivize creativity, courage, and other critical traits of success. The best motivation for doing a job well is personal fulfillment and enrichment, knowing that you did your best and that other people are better off because you were there. Working at a meaningful job that makes you feel like you made your contribution to society may seem like a luxury, but something like volunteering is not. Wealthy people often volunteer, and doing so enables them to develop new skills, meet new people, and use their own creative faculties to solve problems in such a way that benefits society. Poor people may be too tired after working long shifts to volunteer. However, setting aside 1 day a month to perform volunteer work in the community can go a long way towards getting away from a job that only pays the bills to feel like you have contributed to the community in a meaningful way. Number 4. Help other people fulfill their goals. Poor people tend to be very, very good helpers. Have you ever had a rich person wait at your table at a restaurant? A better question, would you ever want a rich person to serve your table? Probably not. You would end up with a pretty lousy service. Not that rich people can be helpful, but they are mainly busy pursuing their own goals. Poor people are helping other people fulfill their dreams. Waitresses help restaurant owners they work for achieve the purpose of running the business well. Poor people do not promote their own goals, at least not anything greater than paying the rent and bills for the month. Rich people define their own goals, and those goals go far beyond being able to pay the bills for the next month. They remain so focused on achieving their own goals that they are not sucked into helping other people fulfill their dreams. Yes, they sometimes spend time volunteering, but as far as work is concerned, they are very ambitious in fulfilling the goals they have set for themselves. Number 5. Having only one income stream. Poor people go to work every day because they'll lose their homes, cars, everything if they don't. Their entire lives depend on that one income stream that is their monthly paycheck. They're so dependent that they often live paycheck to paycheck, meaning that if one unexpected expense should come up, like just a sickness, their entire lives can be derailed. If they need another income stream, the only option is to get another job. Moreover, no matter what you may have heard, working 2 jobs is hardly a way to escape poverty. It just makes you exhausted and unable to do any one thing well. Rich people have multiple income streams, and if one income stream fails, their entire lives are not going to collapse. They may have properties they rent out, in addition to stock market portfolio that is generating sizable interest, plus publications that are earning royalties, all on top of a business that they are running. Most self-made billionaires and millionaires have at least 3 income streams, which is far preferable to working 2 or 3 jobs. Number 6. A negative outlook on life. Poor people are poor because that's just the way society is. Many poor people convince themselves there are serious societal barriers to financial success. The gap between the rich and the struggling people is wider than it has been since before the Great Depression, and a college education that will improve their chances of finding a good job will usually entail tens of thousands of dollars of debt. Nevertheless, poor people tend to be fatalistic about their place globally and do not even try to better themselves. They are overwhelmingly pessimistic about their prospects in life. They don't even try more than often not. Rich people, on the other hand, have a positive outlook. Things may not be so great right now, but they can get better with hard work, creativity, courage, and meaningful relationships. Rich people are optimistic about their ability to make meaningful decisions that will change their circumstances. Positivity is the hallmark of a self-made billionaire. One can't break out of poverty without it. It helps create a positive feedback loop in which they make better decisions, which leads to better outcomes, which leads to more good choices. This is it for today. See you in the next video.